Hello guys, I hope you all are doing good. I am Vishali Kigan and we are discussing the optical communication. But why we are discussing it? A lot of people might be having this doubt that why at all we are studying the optical communication system if we have already studied about the analog and the digital communication system. Or we have already studied about the GSM, GPRS and all as well. So now why optical communication system? So today I'm going to answer it. We are going to see all of the advantages associated with the optical communication system in this short video. So let's begin with the first advantage. The first advantage is that we have the low transmission losses. So the transmission losses that were there when the optical fiber were first discovered was around 1000 dB per kilometer, which was very significant, and due to this the optical fibers were not used very effectively in the initial time of its discovery. So what happened? Then we got to know that these losses which are present, the 1000 dB per kilometer loss that is present, is not due to the reason that we are using a glass fiber for the communication purpose. No, it was not due to this. It was due to the impurities present in the glass, and further we had some new technologies by which we can purify the glass and we can reduce the loss, and the loss from 1000 dB per kilometer reduced to 20 dB per kilometer, right? And we had the further advanced purification method for the glass as well, and now it has reduced to 0.01 dB per kilometer, which is very less, right? So due to this we have some less number of repeaters that are used. Okay, so you can see if I have the less number of repeaters into the channel. I hope you have seen the previous video where I talked about the block diagram. So I told you repeater is the block diagram which is associated with the channel, and if I have less number of repeaters in the channel, I will be having less hardware requirement in the channel. So this is the very good advantage of using the optical communication system. So now coming to the second advantage, I had already talked about this advantage in the first video itself. So it is giving me higher bandwidth, right? We know the bandwidth is directly proportional to the center frequency of the carrier, and here the center frequency of the carrier is around 10 raised to power 12 hertz, right? Due to which we will be getting the higher bandwidth, and when I have higher bandwidth I will be having higher channel capacity, right? And when I have higher channel capacity I can have higher number of users simultaneously using the channel. So number of users can be increased so as to use this particular communication system. So now coming to the next advantage. The next advantage is that it is not giving any electromagnetic interference. So what is interference? Interference is the signal which is tempered by some nearby signal, because the given signal is passing through a glass fiber and the glass fiber is dielectric. Okay, this glass fiber is dielectric, so the nearby signal, so let's suppose this is the signal which is passing through this glass fiber, and this is the nearby signal that we have. Okay, because this is the dielectric and this is not letting this signal to come inside this optical fiber and to interfere this green signal that is passing through the optical fiber. So I will be having not at all electromagnetic interference, right? So this is a very big advantage. Now coming to the next advantage, that we have small size and weight. So this is not a bulky communication system. The hardware is not that bulky, right? The LEDs that we are using in the transmitter, the photodetectors, are very small, so it is having small size and weight, right? So when size is small, So it means I have less space occupied, which means I can get a compact structure. So the compact transmitter and the compact receiver is the requirement of the future. So this is also a very big advantage. Now coming to the high signal security. So how we have the high signal security? So let's suppose this is my optical fiber and I have a signal which is transmitting through this optical fiber. So this is the signal that is transmitting, right? So now I know this optical fiber is a dielectric, right? So now here, if it is a dielectric substance, what will happen? This signal cannot be going to the outside world away from this fiber. So now I cannot detect the signal outside this fiber. So this is how I will be having high signal security. I will be getting signal at the transmitting end only and at the receiving end only. Now when I was using the electrical signal, so electrical cables or the electrical signals were having the less signal security, because now when I am using the electrical cables, so in the electrical cables what can happen? The signal can leak outside. So some part of the signal can go outside, which will be causing the losses as well, and at a higher frequency these losses will be higher. Plus these outside signal can be insecure, so they are going to the enemy country as well, and enemy country can detect what we are talking, what we are communicating. This can lead to the data leakage as well. So optical signals are highly secure. So now coming to the safety, because we are not using any electrical signal, we are using light which does not cause any spark. So here we won't be having any spark, or we won't be having any electrical signal. So there will be less chance of any danger that is happening due to the optical communication system. Light cannot cause any great danger, so it is a safer communication system. Now the next part is the low cost associated with it, because we are using the LEDs, the lasers, the optical fiber. So okay, so the LEDs and lasers are not very costly, that we know. Now coming to the optical fiber, it is made of silica. Silica is the normal sand that we have on the beaches. So we can purify silica, we can make it in the form of glass, and now the silica is converted into glass. The only cost that is associated with it is the refining cost or the purifying cost. Right, so the purifying cost is not very high, because we have some advanced technologies or advanced processes by which we can purify the glass, right? So after that, in the receiver we have the photodiode. So the photodiode will be of PN junction diode, or we have pin diode, or we have avalanche photodiode, or we have RAPD, right? So all of them are not very costly. So you can see the low cost is also very big advantage, which is attracting us towards the optical communication. Now coming to the long distance traveled, because here you can see we have the low transmission losses. Further we are using the optical fiber, which is a dielectric, which is not causing the signal leakage problem. So this signal is going to a longer distance without the use of a lot of repeaters, right? So due to which we will be getting the signal propagated to a longer distance also. But if I talk about the high frequency electrical signal transmission, there will be a lot of fading, a lot of losses, and due to which we will not be getting a longer communication due to the electrical communication system. So now coming to the electrical isolation, again we are saying that we are sending the signal through the optical fiber, and the fiber is a dielectric, so it is giving me higher isolation, right? After that we have the high transmission rate, because it is working on the higher frequency. So higher frequency, I am representing the frequency with mu, right? So at a higher frequency I will be getting higher channel bandwidth, and when I have higher channel bandwidth I will be getting higher data rate. I have already derived this equation also in the digital communication lecture series. I hope you remember the relation between the data rate and the channel capacity and the frequency. So from there only I am saying that if I have higher frequency of the carrier, so this is the central frequency of the carrier, so that I will be getting higher data rate as well. So the high speed is also the requirement of the future. So now I hope you understood what all applications are there, what all advantages are there associated with the optical communication system. If you have any doubt, you can put the doubt in the comment and I will be trying to resolve your doubt as soon as possible. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please push the like button, give your feedback, subscribe the channel, and also do share it with your friends. Thank you so much.